Okay, so now that it's the last day of spring, I'm going to start getting ready for my more efficient summer crop. So I'm just going to adjust the sprinklers a little bit, because I figured if I move them down one and over two. Also, it appears I might have been incorrect about the fertilizer holding down the ground a little better, keeping it hoed, as I've been calling it, because overnight some big patches opened up that is now unworked ground. So I may have been wrong about fertilizer holding that down. Let's take a quick look. So the water will go to here. If I stand here, one, two. Okay, so this will roughly be the layout for my summer crop. I think it's going to work out pretty good. It might require a little bit of fine tuning tomorrow, but the sprinklers will take care of all this. And everything around the edge near my watering source is for the most part divisible by 3, so I can water it in a nice efficient pattern. So we will see how it goes with planting tomorrow. I want to try and get it all done on the first day and watered. That way you're maximizing your time. Though it's not easy to get it all watered in one day and planted and fertilized. Okay, first day of summer. Pressure's on today. Got to get this all watered, planted. Wow, I lost pretty much all my hoeing. So I was, yeah, definitely wrong about the fertilizer making the ground hold up from one month into the next. Don't get too carried away with that. It's still good to fertilize, but yeah, that sucks. I'm also going to be doing melons, for those who are wondering, mostly because I already have 500 of them left over from one of my previous mega crops. Okay, it's 9:30 now, so I'm going to take a break from this and head over to the store to buy a few more melons and fertilizer. Okay, so as you can see, I now have 750 melon seeds and 750 fertilizers. This cost me, the melons were 60,000, the fertilizers were 112,000, so I'm $172,000 spent on these two things. I will make note of how much they sell for at the end. Another thing to make note of is blueberries go for the same price as melons, but they're a renewable crop. They will keep producing after they first produce, so you actually get a better value for them because you only have to buy them once and they'll produce all month. I'm not going to do that though, just because I already had the melons. But if you're looking for more bang for your buck, go for blueberries. Pig, I don't have time. Get out of the way. There you fucking move. There. Okay, well, I got it all fertilized anyway, so I'm just gonna cut my losses and then tomorrow do the seeding and watering. Because I just want a uniform, even crop for harvesting and all of that. Okay, day 2 of summer. The fertilizer did not hold down the hoed ground. The ground ate a lot of my fertilizer, which is hugely annoying. So, about what I said about fertilizer before, ignore it. It doesn't really do much unless it's seeded, so make sure you seed it, fertilize it, and water it all at the same time. Otherwise, you lose a whole bunch of fertilizer. It's definitely better value if you use a fertilizer on the crops that renew themselves, such as blueberries. That way, once your crop's off, you don't develop these holes in your field that eat your fertilizer. With blueberries, you'll get, I don't know, 5 or 6 crops of fertilized plants that definitely make up for the cost of fertilizer, which is 150 gold each, I believe. So if you're going to fertilize, I recommend renewable crops. Yeah, those sprinklers are definitely way too far apart. I don't know what I was suddenly thinking when I spread them out like that. These ones are actually supposed to move over too. But now that it's all seeded, I don't have that luxury, so I'm just going to have to live with it. And it's a lesson learned for next time to pay a little more attention to that kind of stuff. And it's a good lesson for you guys watching. It's a good, I have some good things on how to do it and definitely some on how not to do it. See, this right here was essentially supposed to be the optimal watering layout. But as I screwed up my sprinklers, I do not get that. because I wanted to just walk straight down the road like that, watering straight down and then to the right. The sprinklers would get everything to my left here. Then when I get to the bottom here, I want to just be able to go like this. Then I can water this pattern straight down and then just do that row of 3 coming straight back up in nice efficient fashion. So I got this part of the field mostly right. So 9 o'clock the second day, the plants are seeded, watered, everything. So we will just continue to go from here and see what kind of profit we make come harvest time. So it's raining today. It should be the next day now that these are all ready to harvest. So with that in mind, I'm going to go buy more seeds. That way as soon as I pick them tomorrow, I can replace them right away with new seeds. That way I won't lose any fertilizer or hoed soil. That'll just save me a little bit of time. So I just finished watering. It's only 10:30. It was close to 10 when I just finished watering. So that's pretty good considering there's 750 plants. Like I said, I could have done this a little bit more efficiently, so I could be watering 750 to 1,000 plants by the time 10-11 o'clock rolls around, which is good. That includes petting all my pigs and chasing one runaway pig, and that timing is also convenient because most of the stores and shops don't open till 9-10 a.m. anyway, so you can water in the morning and then go do whatever you need to do at the shops and stores and harvesting and mining. So today's the day of the harvest. Everything looks pretty good. Didn't lose too much to crows or anything. Even have a giant melon up there in the corner. So just after I touch my piggies, I'm going to start harvesting all that because I want to get the next crop down as soon as possible. So now that I've got just about all of them gathered up, we can see what we got. So 409 gold stars, 211 silver stars, and 110 regulars. So that's pretty good considering how much fertilizer I lost in my little incident. So we will bin those and see. Also, I'm going to lay these seeds down right away because I don't want to lose any of this fertilizer. And I just finished planting my second crop on top of the fertilizer. Which is good. It's important to note the date. It's the 14th. So these will be ready in 13 days, which would be the 27th, which is pretty much the end of the month. So I'm glad I got that all down in time. And we will see what this crop is worth. So breaking this down. Okay, so by our numbers here, the crop in total is worth 271,000. The initial cost to plant it was 166,000. That includes the seeds and fertilizer, so the profit is 104,000. So it's important to note at this point, with a profit of 104,000, that the fertilizer costs 108,000. So that's why it's important to get multiple crops out of that single fertilizer, because now that I've managed to do that, my next crop, the profit will be doubled because I don't need to repurchase that. So keep that in mind. That's going to be about it for this video. I'm going to do another one soon on pretty much the same concept, but a little more refined, learning what I did from this video. Got a few other cool things coming out, so if you thought this video was entertaining or helpful in any way, shape, or form, feel free to like or subscribe. Other than that, thanks for watching. I will see you soon.